So there's a mama that has taken quite a bit of judgment from some people that she was on she was on a flight with, because she had her baby and
on the plane.
Yeah. No, she didn't have it. Like, she didn't go into labor.
Oh.
But she took, like, her whole family gets onto the plane. She gets dad and baby kind of settled down in coach. So they're, kind of near the back of the plane. And then mom's like, okay, I'll see you guys later. I love you. And she walks up to first class, and that's where her seat is. So this was a very long flight. And she left dad and baby in coach, and mama had the hot towel. She had the gourmet meal. She had the extra leg room. Other people that were on the flight, not too crazy about what she did.
Why?
Because she left dad to hang out with the baby, and she took herself a little siesta. She took herself a little break.
She deserves it.
So I see where you're going there, and yes, every parent, but doesn't dad deserve a break too? Here's what I think.
Okay.
If they wanted to switch and maybe dad got like half the flight in first class, that would have been cool.
Do they let that happen?
I think so. I mean, you can swap seats.
Yeah,
on flights.
You can do that on coach, but can you swap a seat with like a spouse who's in first class and you're back in business?
Well, I've known that people have given up their first class seats for members of the military or for other people. And so I would think it would work in this situation.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know all the legalities.
I don't know. I just feel that the mom needed a break. And I'm okay with that.
I'm okay.
Wow, Liz is rooting for the dad here.
So I'm rooting for not only dad, but like mom said, I needed a break.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to just chill or whatever. Maybe they came to that agreement. Okay, cool. But so she didn't want to, but maybe baby wanted mama and pitched a fit. And then everybody in coach had to deal with mama not being back there. I'm seeing.
I have a feeling if the baby was really needing mom, that she'd be there for the baby.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
And I hope that the baby didn't, freak out. And I feel for not just the passengers, but I feel for the baby if it wanted mama, and mama's up,
Dad's perfectly
Can I have
capable.
Some more M&Ms. Here's what Marcy texted, 800-447-7234. She said, the old me would have thought that was selfish of mama, but the new me says good for her.
Yeah, see, I'm with that because she needs a break. She needs a break. But right. Liz is like, yeah, but so does dad.
And that's where I'm coming down with this. So Holly texted as well and said that I'm not giving dad enough credit. And okay, and I see that, but I am. I think dad is fully capable. I just felt like he deserved the break too. So and we don't know if they switched during the flight or what. But what I had seen on mom's video was she's like, I just wanted the 11-hour flight by myself. 11 hours. They were going to Paris, right?
Wow.
So, but Eleanor texted, here's what she did. She said, I did the same thing as a mama with first class. My husband and children sat in coach. I got to spend the entire flight in first class because my husband travels for a living and he gets to fly first class pretty often. So he gave up the first class seat for her so she could go and relax, and he took care of the kids. An amazing gesture.
800-447-7234. You should see some of the texts and the open mics that are coming in about this.
Yeah, Nancy texted and said, okay, here's a scenario. What if mom's company paid for her to have a first class seat and they paid the extra for the husband and the kid to tag along? And she said, I'm with the mom. Sorry. Like, oh, absolutely. Like, I'm with the mom in this, but only, I think, if they would have maybe swapped off. Maybe she got half the flight, dad got half the flight, something.
Yeah,
I
you
just
never
feel
know.
like he was left out in the cold.
The poor guy.
Yeah.
So here's a couple of open mics that came in off the My HISRadio app. Here's the first one.
I'm rooting for the mom. Maybe she's a stay-at-home mom, and the dad's gone on business all the time. So this was his chance to bond with the baby and the mom to get a break. You go, girl.
Okay, there's a little bonding time for dad and baby.
Well, I totally get that. Yeah, Mom said she just wanted a break for 11 hours. Literally, that's what she said in her video.
Yeah, that's kind of a nice break. Here's another open mic that came in through the My His Radio app.
Hey, this is Tony. Maybe the mom and dad had an agreement that mom would fly on first class going and dad would fly first class coming back. That's a possibility. We don't really know. Then dad would get his break.
Yeah, all these unanswered questions because we only know one side of the story of something that was posted.
Yeah, because Mom did a video. We never heard from Dad. He's still changing diapers.